Alright, here's a live look at the Bluecutfire from the town of Phelan. We're off Highway 138. We're about 50-60 miles or so away from Los Angeles. This started around 10:30 this evening and just exploded in size. 15,000 acres now, and as you can see, it's taken out a number of homes. These two firefighters have been hurt, and this is the concern for firefighters. They had warned people to evacuate, and somebody did not evacuate. They stayed with her, and eventually they became trapped by the flames and they were hurt. But yeah, it's crazy, Tarsha. But to give you an idea of their resolve, they went to the hospital, they were treated, and they're back on the fire lines fighting this. And at one point this was growing at more than 1,000 acres per hour. And again, now it's 15,000 acres in size. A number of homes damaged. There was a home there was a home up in the distance where you can see just above that. That was a home above that satellite dish. That's gone. It's really sad. And we're just off Highway 138. Countless number of homes lost at this point. Minimally, we're hearing at least a dozen buildings have been destroyed, both residential and commercial. We're hearing that, what is it, the Summit Inn, Sean?
The Summit Inn, it's a famous place off the 15.
Yeah, the Summit Inn, a famous place off the 15. And you may know the 15, you know, obviously the key artery between Los Angeles and Las Vegas, that's gone. And from Victorville, I don't know, I would guess, what do you think, 20 miles or so?
Oh, more.
Yeah.
40 or 50.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got 80,000 people evacuated. 35,000 homes roughly evacuated. So it's sad. I'm going to take you across this way. We'll go for a little walk, and I'm going to show the other side. We'll come back over here. But this is Highway 138. I'm sorry it's dark, I know that. But I want to give you an idea kind of what it looks like out here. So this is the other, this is 138 where the lights are, and then this is the hillside. I'll try to zoom in. It doesn't really kind of play as well. You can't see it, you know, on the phone, but we'll have a better view a little bit later. But there's a glow, obviously in the distance, the flames that's on the left there. And the hillside's just on fire, all these embers. And then that's, I believe that's the moon. How great does that look right now? So the moon is orange. Sorry, it's shaky. It's kind of hard to zoom in there. But we'll walk back in this direction. Yeah, we're hearing that the Summit Inn is gone. Wrightwood, we were up in Wrightwood earlier, and that was fine for the time being. That was probably about 6 o'clock though. So I haven't been back to. Yeah, so I was saying that we were in Wrightwood at about the time. Wrightwood is under mandatory evacuations, one of about a half dozen communities. And yes, I'm on the 138. And people were evacuating, families were loading up their vehicles and taking off. Yeah, so you got about a half dozen communities or more evacuated. Lytle Creek, Wrightwood. You can find the specifics at NBCLA.com. We've got all the specific neighborhoods that are under evacuation, and the shelters, the evacuation centers as well. There's one in Fontana and one in Hesperia. Yeah, prayers, Chucky. I know these folks appreciate it. We're hearing that McDonald's might have been damaged as well, but the firefighters can't confirm that yet because they're still trying to stop the forward spread of this. So that's like a school bus in the distance there. See if I can zoom in. Gone. I'll see what I can do, Laura. don't know what the cause is yet, Robin. We don't know what started it, Teresa, yet. That's still under investigation, but keep in mind we've been under drought conditions for 5 years now, so these things spread very quickly. The winds did pick up when I was out here at one point. You know, they'd pick up probably, I guess, in the 20 to 30 mile per hour range, and then you would just see this thing shift. And what made this so crazy was that this was so intense with the heat and the flames and the smoke, it was creating its own weather pattern here in Phelan. And so the flames would go one way, and then they'd go the other, and the smoke would shift, and it made it almost impossible for firefighters to get an upper hand on this. We're on Highway 138. Thank you, Janet. Not sure yet, Susie. It was when we left at about 6 o'clock tonight. No rain in the forecast as far as I'm aware of. Yeah, Irma, that is one of the evacuation centers. Thank you. And Emily, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, 0% containment. So you're seeing more emergency vehicles drive by. I know that the 15 was shut down, I believe it was at Ranchero. So anything north of that. Thank you, Maura. We're on Highway 138 in Phelan. Kimberly, the fire, you know, we just talked with the firefighter and he said the flames are calming down a little bit, but obviously what you're taking a look at, it's a pretty scary situation, so no one wants to be overconfident in a situation like this. But the winds have died down. It seems that the flames have calmed down a little bit, but the concern is always that it's going to pick back up with these drought conditions. Everything's so dry out here. And I think we had 10% or less humidity out here. Phelan, California. So it took us about an hour and a half to get out here from Los Angeles today. Jonathan, Phelan, California. Liana, the cause is not known yet. Megan, yes, you're correct. 0% containment. Wind right now, probably 10 miles per hour. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk this way. Every now and then you'll see these embers from the trees that fly towards us. Really hard to breathe out here, so I got to put this mask on. So you'll see these embers. So this looks like it's near Hess Road. So this Facebook live video function is saying is that my signal is weak, so I can't really walk any farther right now. But it's apocalyptic out here, you know. It looked scary from the start. As we were driving here, the smoke plume was just gigantic. I mean, you know, we cover these quite often, and I mean, it was thousands of feet, maybe tens of thousands of feet into the air. And then you come down here right now and it just looks like something out of a movie. It doesn't even look real. $52.87, I'm sorry, there's a lot of messages coming up on the feed. I couldn't catch the rest of the address. But we can't enter any of the roads off this side of 138. So I guess this is the east side of 138, and we can't get in there right now because obviously it's still on fire. Thank you, Kat. I know people would appreciate that, Leticia. Yeah, both directions of the 15 are shut down right now. Not clear when they'll reopen. And it's really, you know, I wish I could show you guys more. It's just the camera on this phone obviously is somewhat limited, so the contrast between these flames in the sky, it's crazy. It's pitch black out here right now. 15,000 acres, Jacqueline. Phelan is near the San Bernardino National Forest. It's east of Los Angeles. Lisa, we're looking at the east side, yes, of 138. It looks like the crossroad is roughly Hess. I might have to move though soon, guys. I'm sorry, the embers are starting to flip. These things right here are flying right at me. Mandy, can you ask again? Because there's a lot of messages on the feed and they're going at about 20 miles an hour, so it's impossible to respond to everything. 5278 Rockview Drive is the firefighter's address. I'm not sure that I can get in there right now, guys. I'll see what I can do, but I'm gonna have to leave shortly. I'm gonna lose the signal as soon as I move. I lose the signal. Now we passed Pinion Hills, Angel. Yeah, I can't tell 5278 Rock Drive. I can't leave this particular spot, otherwise I'll lose the signal. If we can check it out in a little while, I will. And I'll try to respond. Oh, thanks for the concern, Miranda. We're good right now. We got firefighters here, and I'm not sure of those communities, guys, because I'm stationed here in Phelan, so I kind of it takes kind of we're locked down in this one particular location. So even the information we get from firefighters, it's really focused on this specific location. So I don't know about Hesperia right now. But I'm sure we have that information on our website, nbcla.com. Michael, we don't know the cause yet. Thank you. Thank you, Marcia, or Marcia. Yes, these are some houses and some vehicles, Stephanie. Thank you, Suzanne. Not sure about Victorville. Thank you, Juanita. Oak Hills is north of Phelan. I'm trying to think of I think, you know what I mean? I'm telling you what I think off the top of my head. I think that Oak Hills is okay because we approached from the north. So we had to get here into Phelan before we noticed fire damage. But, you know, that's just me kind of deducing. I don't know that for 100% absolute surety. Yeah, we're just talking about that, Kathy. I'm not 100% sure, but we did approach from the north, headed down south, 138, and to the north of Phelan. I did not notice any damage on the way down. That's pretty much all I can tell you. West Cajon, correct. 138 is shut down. The 2 is shut down. 130. The 15 shut down. The 15-215 interchange is shut down. It's almost impossible to get in here right now. Veronica, 138 and Hess, right near 138 and Hess, a little bit to the south. All right, guys, I got to run, but thanks for your patience, and I'll try to check in with you in a little while if I get more answers.